You've made a lot of albums already, 6 in a row, and a book. Have you ever had a writer's block?
I don't think I believe in writer's block. I mean, I think there's times when I'm less creative than others, but to me, like, there's never been a shortage of things to write about. Sometimes I've just had a hard time figuring out how I'm going to write about the things that I want to write about, but at least now I think that a writer's block is just, I don't think about it. I don't believe in it.
What do you think it is then?
I think it's something that people who don't really write invented as an excuse to not write. I don't know. I mean,
okay.
I don't think that any, especially like fiction writers, I don't think any good fiction writer that I know of would ever say there was such a thing as a writer's block either. I mean, you either write or you don't, you know?
Yeah. You're so very productive for a musician, it seems. Like, where does it come from? Don't you ever have moments you think, let's wait with making an album?
I guess I don't put a lot of thought into it because for me, music is just the way that I, communicate with the world, and it's the way that I think about things and deal with my thoughts, and I love being creative and making stuff. So there are certainly times where I think that I want to spend more time working on something, which I do, but I'm always working on different projects at the same time. So for me, I'm not happy unless I'm making things. So I'm always making things.
Can you say that every album stands for a period for you?
Yeah, because I think I'm always changing the way that I see the world, or the way that I want to talk about how I see the world, and it's not like I have a formula where I just, do the same thing. The only thing I do the same is try to always explore new ways of saying what I want to say. So in that sense, I think every record represents a period, because it represents in that time what I was dealing with and thinking about, so yeah.
Can you, in that sense, say what is the biggest difference between Paper Sky and the new one, the X and the O?
Well, I mean, in one sense, it's just me developing more as a songwriter, because I'm writing more songs. It's my 6th record, so I'm getting to know myself better as a writer, and I've started to want to experiment more with the music, and words have always been really important to me, but I think on this new record, I was wanting to make the music also really important. I focused a lot more on the music than I have on past records, so I don't know actually if that's fair to say, but I did, in my sense, I taught myself how to play piano in the last couple years, and that's really affected my songwriting, so it's just another progression of me developing, I guess, getting better at what I do.